Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Deborah. For those of you who don't know that, I am a faith-based content creator, mainly on TikTok and now kind of venturing out into YouTube, which is very exciting. Today, I want to film my apartment tour for you. If you've seen my apartment testimony, you know the story, you know how God gave me this place against all odds, and I'm still so in awe of it and so grateful that I get to call this place my home and that I have my own space in London, which is like impossible enough as it is. But yeah, I want to show you the place. I want to show you what God has done here because He really opened the floodgates of blessings. Let me tell you, He didn't just provide the apartment, but He also made sure that I had everything I needed in this. God really said, I brought you to it, so I will bring you through it. I will provide everything. I'm your provider in this. So yeah, I want to show you what the place looks like, and I just want to stir up your faith even more and add to that testimony. If you haven't seen my apartment testimony, please go check it out. It's the first video uploaded on my channel. But if you have seen it, then I want to add this onto that to show you what God has done here and what He's very much capable of and willing to do in your life also. He really is the God of doing the impossible and doing beyond what we can ask, think, or imagine. So I want to show you this place. Please keep that in mind. And with that being said, let's get into it. Okay, so let's start with the entryway, the place that you enter the apartment from, which is my front door right here. There's no point for me to show you the other side really, because it's just the hallway leading to the apartment units on this floor. So yeah, you enter here through the front door, and then on the left I have my coat hanger, which is one that hangs from this door. It's perfect for this space because I don't really have a hallway to enter. Like, you kind of come in and you're pretty much in the kitchen, living room space right away. So this saves me space and it works for me. It's just me by myself, so I don't really need that much. I just figured that I actually need to put these winter coats away because it's summer now and I'm not going to need those for a while. So I need to do that. But what's behind this door is just a utility boiler thing. I can't really put anything in here. I just have a mop here, but apart from that, there's no space for anything. So that's kind of a useless closet, that one. But then on the other side, this closet right here is where I have my washer and dryer, and then my drying rack for my clothes, my laundry basket, my Hoover, which I'm so glad that I got a handheld wireless Hoover because I can take this one apart like that. If I would have had a normal Hoover, I'm not sure where I would have put it, because this place doesn't really have much storage for like household items like this. So this one works perfectly because I could take it apart. I could put that bit there and that there, and yeah, this works. It's not really that interesting. It's a little bit messy looking. And then another boiler thing here, which I'm not sure what that's for, but yeah, so that's there. Then just quickly on this side, I have my shoes right here, and I want to get like a console table over here with a shelf so that I can put my shoes there. But this wall is quite a strange measurement. It's quite small. So all the console tables that I have seen have been too long and they would stick out on this side, which is obviously not going to work. So I need to find something that fits in this space. And to kind of make it a bit less messy looking, and just to add something to this little nook over here. So this is from the left of the front door. And have something on the wall, or have like a mirror on top of the console table, something like this. This door right here leads to the bathroom, which I'll show you towards the end. But first, I want to show you the kitchen, which is over here. I love this kitchen because it's so modern. It has so much storage space. Like, all these cabinets are storage except for this one, which is a dishwasher, and I haven't used it yet. Again, it's just me by myself. I don't have that much cutlery. I don't have that many bowls and plates, so I don't really need it, but it's nice to have it there. And yeah, I just love the look of this kitchen. So this right here is my fridge, which is a little bit empty and a bit messy in my opinion. I mean, look at those 3 tomatoes. I need to eat those. But that's my fridge. Then I have my freezer down here, which there's not much in there either. And my cabinet space, like my bowls, my plates, my glasses, which actually I got these as a housewarming present from one of the people that follow me on TikTok. So thank you so much if you're here watching this. I am using them and I'm very grateful for them. And then over here, something I take pride in is my tea cabinet with my tea box and all my different types of teas. I love drinking tea, and this is just great. When people come over, I'm like, what tea do you want? Choose from the box. There's a whole variety. So yeah, that is my tea cabinet. Then over here, I have this spice rack, which is very convenient. Here is like my hood, which kind of slides out like that, which is also really cool. Down here, I have this built-in cutlery organizer, which is so nice that it's already in the drawer. And down here, I have my pans. And yeah, so much storage space, especially for just me. It's perfect. Everything is neatly tucked away. I just want to make it a bit more aesthetic because I don't know, there's not much to it. I haven't really put much effort into my kitchen. I also have a few dirty glasses in there. But anyways, yeah, that is the kitchen. And then here on the right, I have a little dining space, which also needs a little bit of decorating, a little something. I had a plant on there before, but that plant died because it doesn't get much light over here. So I'm thinking about what to put here. Maybe just a vase with some flowers or something like that. I'm not sure. And then over here is my thermostat, which look at that temperature, 29.5 degrees. I'm not sure how much that is in Fahrenheit, but this is hot. It's hot in here, okay? Now that we've gone through these spaces, over there is the living space. So I'm now with my back facing the front door. I'm literally standing against the front door. So this is what you see when you walk in. And we've looked at this, and now over here is my living room space, which I absolutely love. It is so perfect for the space, and yeah, it just works really well. I really like the setup. So what I mentioned before, that God really provided everything I needed. Pretty much everything you see over here is from Facebook Marketplace, except for the rug that I managed to get really cheap off Amazon for like £30, or the mirror I did get new from Ikea, but the rest is all from, Facebook Marketplace. And not just that, but also the prices have been incredible. I've really talked about this in my TikTok videos. Just the way that I was able to find these pieces, and the way that the sellers were like, oh, actually, you can get it cheaper. Or actually, I have these brand new covers that I can give you for free with the sofa. Things like that. It's just like, what? Like, God really said, don't worry, I got you. And something that I also talked about on TikTok that I will talk about on here as well is that in my faith journal, the journal that I kept when I was praying for this place and fasting for it, I wrote down the things that I wanted this living room to have. And I got a specific book, the pink book that's in my little book tower over there, Chasing Wonder. I bought that and I put in my prayer journal, Lord, this pink book is going to look so good in my new living room, with my white coffee table, with my cream rug, with my cream sofa, with my white TV stand, like all the things that I wrote down in that journal. I read through that journal a few weeks ago or a few months ago, and I was like, wow, I mean, it's here now. It's here now with all the furniture that I put in there. So I really thanked God in that journal for things that I did not have yet. And God said, okay, I can work with that. So if you're watching this and you're going through something similar, I really want to encourage you to keep a faith journal and to write everything in there and see it as a letter to God, speak to him, because to look back on that will remind you of the miracles he's done. And it will also kind of open your eyes to them, like, wait, I actually wrote that down and I'm living it now. So yeah, this is the living room space. I just need to get a new pot for that plant because I just repotted that plant, but it's already growing out again. There's literally a root sticking out. So I need to get a pot for that. But over here is the mirror that I got from Ikea. That's me. And I got this TV, which is a lot smaller than I thought, but For now, it's fine. Ultimately, I will upgrade a few things in this apartment, like the dining table and chairs as well. I think the space would look so much nicer if I get a nicer table and nicer chairs. So down the line, I will get that. But for now, this is absolutely perfect and functional. And I'm so grateful. And this lamp I also got off of Facebook Marketplace. I really wanted a lamp like this, but I just couldn't find it. And I really felt like God was telling me to wait and to wait and to wait and to wait. And then one day, this lamp was on there for £20. And I was like, okay, this is what I've been waiting for, and it's perfect. I love that it's white, like everything else. Then over here is my book tower, I'm calling it right now, because I don't have a bookcase yet. I'm still thinking about getting a bookcase. For now, I've just put all my books on the lampstand, and it works. So I'm not really much of a reader, but I am working on it. I've bought a lot of Christian books and Atomic Habits by James Clear, which I'm sure a lot of you know, Becoming by Michelle Obama. So I'm trying to get into reading these books because it's just so helpful, and also taking my time off of social media to read books instead. So yeah, next we're going to move into my winter garden, which is, I think, my favorite place of the apartment. It is so nice. So the doors just open and close like that. I also have blinds here if I wanted to close those. But yeah, this is my winter garden extra space. How nice is this space? I don't think the camera does it justice because it is a lot bigger than it looks over here. And this view as well. So crazy. I have a story about the view too. When I was walking around the apartment, which is actually right there, I was walking around the building like right there for 7 days, doing what the Israelites did with Jericho. If you've seen my apartment testimony, you know this, but back then I didn't even know what these units looked like on the inside yet. I hadn't seen any of them. I was just having faith, like blindly trusting God, which is what having faith is, that he would provide exactly what I prayed for and what I wanted. And again, coming back to the prayer journal, I had written down a list of all the things that I wanted the apartment to have. I wanted a modern place with a nice view, a place that was warm, a place close to a station, things like this. And God really gave me all of those things. And by having that list, I knew that this was the place because it ticked all the boxes. So I really want to, again, encourage you to keep a prayer journal and to write down what it is that you want. And don't be scared. Don't hold back. Don't think God can't give me this. It's too much. I mean, God gave me a winter garden. Like, this space is extra. It's beyond what I could have asked, thought, or imagined. This wasn't even in my mind. So write down everything that it is that you want the apartment to have, so that you know that the one that has everything is from God. And if an apartment comes along that seems like it's almost right, but you would be compromising on points, then don't go for it. Then you have to know that that is not the place that God has for you. And you have to hold on to what you've prayed for. Don't settle. Because I had that a few times where other places came along, but I would have had to settle. And I'm so glad I did not, because for this place, I did not have to settle. I got even more than what I asked for. So yeah, this is this space right here. I have my electric guitar, which I want to learn this year. I have not been that consistent at learning though. And this rug, which I got from a place called the Rug Outlet or something. It was very cheap, like 40 pounds, I believe. So yeah, that is my winter garden space. Now, going from out of this space, this is what everything looks like from this side. I want to show you the bedroom, which is also such a nice space. I love how white and clean it all is. Again, I don't think that the camera does justice how big this space actually is and how light it is in here. I love this space. So these lamps are from Ikea. I believe they were £10 each, which is not that much. I have 3 of them here because there were 3 lights, which looks pretty nice. And then the bed is from Facebook Marketplace. It's the Ikea Malm bed. These bedside tables I made myself with Ikea stuff. If you want to see how to do that, it's on my TikTok account. I posted how I did it, DIY. It's so easy. You just need these 2 things and glue to glue it together. That's all. And then as you walk in, this is what you see on the left. So there is the window, and I got this vase and these, I believe it's pompous plants. I might be wrong, but I got them from H&M. The vase was on sale, and these were 10 in total, £10, something like that. I don't really remember. Then I have this little storage cube which has some shoes in it, another one of those bedside tables, and then over there I have my built-in double door closet with a massive mirror on it. It's so nice. I'm so happy with this. And this is one side of it. So I have my clothes hanging over here. I have a suitcase in there. I still have storage up there, which I haven't really used. And then the other side is where I have my trousers and just extra stuff. I mean, this is a bit messy. Please don't judge. This is very messy, actually. Okay, let's close this up. And then I have extra coats over there. So yeah, this is the bedroom. Last but not least, we have the bathroom, which is also very modern. It has everything I need. It has a bathtub. I still can't believe it. Like, I was the first person to move into this unit, and on my TikTok account, I posted the first time I went to view this place. I'll see if I can insert the clip after this, but I was just in awe when I saw this, and everything was here that I had on that list. A bath was on there as well, which not all the units have, not every place has that, and it's such a blessing. So yeah, this is the bathroom. Everything is just clean and new, and here is this massive mirror. The only thing with this bathroom is that it doesn't really have any storage. Like, these are no storage cabinets, and this wasn't here before either. So I had to get these things myself, which is fine. I don't mind, but it would have been nice to have one of those mirrors in here that has like a push door so you can put products behind it, and so that they're not so much in sight. I'm still trying to figure something out here because I think it looks a bit too messy for my liking, but I honestly can't complain. I'm so grateful. And I got this organizer thing off Amazon, which works perfectly. I have my makeup in here. So every day I do my makeup routine, and then here are my contact lenses. And then over here in this, I have all my hair products at the bottom, and then sanitary product, and then hair product. All my perfumes are on here, and then my shower stuff is just all in there. But yeah, that's that. Gosh, wow. It's warm in here, which is something that I wrote on my list that would be warm, but it has a winter garden. Look at the view. No way. I cannot believe this. Oh my gosh. Look at the bedroom. What? Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you, Jesus. This is my place. It has to be. Oh, wow. So that was everything. That was the apartment tour. It's honestly so surreal, and I can't believe that I have a home now, from being the person that just didn't have a place, and I was always subletting, I was always staying with friends, to now have my own place that really is God's work. And I really want this to encourage you that if you are in a similar place, give it to God fully. He knows your frustration, he knows your pain in that, but that's just the season that you're in right now. The Bible says that there's a season for everything, and your season of blessings, your season of being rooted, it's coming sooner than you think. And once that door opens, once God opens those floodgates, it's gonna keep coming. There's gonna be more. It was like that for me. Like, getting this place and having to furnish it all by myself was so daunting to me. But God said, don't worry, I'll provide everything. And I think in less than a month, I had the whole place furnished. I was so much ahead of friends who had also moved into places that they've been preparing for ages. And God just provided beyond what I could have imagined. Like, this really is a modern day miracle, and he's so able, he's so willing. We shouldn't limit him. Expand your tents and trust him. This was an expand in the financial sense for me, making a dedication to sign the contract for this rent, even though I'm paying so much less than other people do for these units. It was still a commitment. I'd never paid this much rent before, but God really told me to trust him, that he would provide the rent and everything. And again, if he sees you to it, he will bring you through it, and he will give you everything you need to sustain you in and through that blessing. So you can trust him 100%. I want to leave you with that. That this was my apartment, and I'm so grateful to have you here. I hope you're having a blessed week. I will be praying for you and what God has done for me here. He can and will do for you also. I'm not special in that. I'm just an example, okay? So please have a blessed week, and I will see you very soon.